In your Coursed-In account, you're going to go to your course. You're going to then go into the content area, and you'll see there will be a link here that'll say MH Connect assignments. You're going to then click on this, and then you're going to click where it says click here to go to MH Connect. You'll see right here this, if you have any kind of error right here now, that's likely because your cookie setting is too high, so you'll need to lower that in your internet browser settings. If you don't know how to lower your cookie setting in your browser, it is different for every browser, so what I would do is use Google and say how to lower cookie on, and then you could say Safari or whatever browser you're using, and it will tell you how to do it. But what you're going to do from here is click on this Connect button. It's going to ask you for your email address. If you already have a Connect account, make sure you use that. So because I already have an account, it's going to ask me for my password. If you've forgotten that, you can click Forgot Password. If you do not have a Connect account, it'll ask you to register. It is in small print over here, so make sure that you click Register if you don't have an account already. Then I'm going to click Continue. You'll now get to this screen. The courtesy access has been turned off for this course right now, but you will have a third option right here to use the courtesy access. You can also enter your access code from the bookstore if you buy one there, or you can buy access online right here. I'm going to enter my access code and then submit. They'll ask you one last time for an email address, and then I'm going to complete my registration. Then I will go to Connect. Now from now on, whenever you click on the course, it'll take you directly into here. You won't need to log in or anything like that. One thing to note is that if you would like a print copy of the textbook, you can click right here, and it's $25 extra. So it's one of those things where it may be good for you to buy if you'd like to keep that for future use. You'll see there are multiple assignment types. It's all listed by day in this course. So you'll go to your day, and the first thing I want to show is Learnsmart or SmartBook. So SmartBook is page for page the textbook. You'll notice that there are highlights. We want you to read those first. If you click this double-lined arrow at the bottom, it'll take you to the next set of highlights. Once you get to the end of the highlights for that chapter, it'll put you at the beginning. If you don't like this navigation pane right here, this goes to different chapters. You can click this to get rid of it. You can make this larger by clicking that big A. One other thing to note in the navigation here is this coach, I have her turned off. But if you don't like having this pop up, which it will, what you need to do is click the mute button. If you keep clicking pause, then she'll continue to come up. So if you just click mute, she'll go away. Once you've read all these highlights, though, you're going to go into this practice area. So you have these required questions, and in order to get 100 on your assignment, in this particular case, you need to get 40 questions correct. So think of this 40 items left as number of questions that you need to get correct. So this is going to be credibility. And I'm going to say I know it. Make sure you're honest with the system. To submit the answer, you're going to click your confidence level. If you are not honest with the system and just keep clicking I know it and you get it incorrect, it'll actually give you harder questions. So again, my suggestion is to be honest with it. It doesn't hurt you at all to say no idea, even if you guess. So I have no idea this question. We're going to say credibility again, because that's kind of what this chapter is about. And again, as I go through here and answer these questions, though, what will happen is the highlighting in the text will start to change. I'm just saying no idea, so it gets that I don't know the content. So now when I go back to the read area, you'll see that more of the text has been highlighted. This is too big. Anything that I got correct will be highlighted in green, whereas portions that I got incorrect will be highlighted in yellow. You can scroll up and down the page with this little tiny scroll bar on the right hand side. If you'd like to get rid of the highlights, you can click Turn Highlights Off and read the text normally. One other thing to note in here that I really liked as a student is that if you open this navigation pane and you go to the Reports area, and then you click on the Practice Quiz, and you have an exam coming up on, let's say, these 4 chapters right here, I can check them. It'll give me a bank of 427 questions, and you can select any number of questions that you would like and click Start Quiz, and it'll give you a random set of questions across those chapters. So again, that's all in here. At this point, it is based off of the Smart Book questions, but these are not for credit, so although they look the same, just don't think that that's gonna help you complete the other assignments. Again, this is just for your benefit. Once you're done with the assignment, make sure to click Leave Smartbook at the bottom here. I suggest not just exiting out. Sometimes there have been problems where it won't record the score if you sit there and just exit out of the window really quickly once you're done, so make sure you do that. Lastly, I'll show you a Learnsmart Achieve assignment. These are the grammar type assignments. So for day 4, say you have this pronoun antecedent agreement, and you're going to click Start, Continue, Learn. So this is going to start by giving you just a few questions. Choose the sentence that uses pronouns correctly. I'm going to say it's the first one, and I know it, so I got it correct. So you'll see right here, here's the bar for me to get it complete. You see just getting that one correct got me 28%, but I will show you now if I say no idea a few times, you see how I get stuck a little bit. Now, because I've gotten those questions incorrect, I'm going to be given some targeted resources based off of what I just did. So here's information on pronoun antecedent agreement. Again, I missed a bit, so now you'll have to finish the assignment, and this is going to keep going until you get it right, hopefully. But you'll see that now that I've missed it, I can go back and view the slide on how to do that question. So hopefully when I get it again, I'll be able to get it correct. So again, once I'm done, got 100%, I'm going to go back to Connect. There are also additional assignments in here. They're fairly self-explanatory. Just go through and do them.